All right, welcome back to Behind the Brakes and our little midweek drop. Whatever we're going to call this, we don't really know, but here we are. It's the middle of the week. There's a lot to talk about, RJ.
I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so? Here we go, man.
That's why we're here. That's why
I got up and here I am. All right, so listen. It's past Monday. We dropped the Jason of Hollywood Cards, now Mamba Sports. The episode was fantastic. A lot of fun. And more than that, just an awesome human being. Jason's awesome. He's out there in L.A. doing amazing things. Episode was a blast. I listened to it, and I enjoyed it as I drove to work. So if you missed it, you need to get on there and listen to the guy. A really, really, really good human being. So that was fun.
Yes, very much.
We need you to jump on, and we need you to listen to that episode. And then give Mamba Sports as well as Hollywood Cards a follow. They deserve it. Integrity. A lot of fun. Just genuinely positive energy for those guys. So
yeah, definitely.
That was
a
blast.
If you're looking for a show and some showmanship, check it out.
And honestly, who better than Jason to put on a show? The man used to be a Hollywood writer. I mean, on actual shows. For goodness sakes, the guy sold a show to Netflix. And I'm going to say it again.
No. They need, once again, listen to the episode because Matt's just dropping all the tea on it.
You're right. I gotta remember. I'm just getting so fired up about it. But
quick, give me the bullet points.
I'll run down the whole damn thing. I just listened to it this morning. But anyway, a lot of fun. Jason, thank you for jumping on with us. It was a blast. Look forward to seeing you at the National. We also have coming up this Monday the episode with Dad's Cards. So it's Dad's_cards. Primarily an F1 guy. He travels quite a bit, but this guy takes his cards with him.
Yeah,
the man is committed to the hobby. And honestly, you will not find salt of the earth, dude. Incredible guy. Lots of fun. Been talking to him ever since we recorded. Great follower, supporter of our podcast, and we will return that favor to him. So You're going to want to check that out because he's doing some fun stuff. He's got a little IG posse, Instagram posse that all support each other. We're hoping to help him grow that. Although it sounds like it's like a speakeasy. You'd have to have a special knock to get in on the group, but that's okay. I'm here for it. I'm hoping he gives us the password, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then what else, RJ? What do we have going on? I have to talk about something once again because I still don't have a solution, but we being Behind the Brakes, we're doing a little something special for our subscribers on the YouTube channel. When we get to 100, we're going to put everybody that subscribes to the channel into a hat. I don't know.
We're just going to crank that thing.
There you go.
The balls just rotate around. Yeah.
All right. I like this idea. See, we're still developing it. We have time. We're in the 50s, almost 60 of subscribers. So tell your friends and your family and your enemies.
We got plenty
subscribes.
Of time, yeah.
We've got time. But we're going to do a big giveaway. We want to thank everybody that's subscribing and listening to us because we're truly having a blast. This is where I come for just that escape and just having a blast. The people we've met have been incredible across the board. Yep. Still stay connected to them. So we're going to do something special. I don't think we're just going to do one giveaway because that would be kind of lame. 100 people subscribe. Everybody's name's in that. So if you have ideas on what we should give away, I've been searching. Let's hear them, man. Drop them in the
comments.
Come on. We need help. Clearly I'm not that creative because I need help.
As much as we'd like to give away trips to the Caribbean, that's probably not going to happen. So within reason, we're all about cards here. So
good point, RJ. Maybe we need to have some parameters. It should be related to cards. I'm not going to pay your mortgage for you.
Yeah, no, Oprah. You get a cruise, and you get a cruise, and you get a cruise. And we're not quite there yet. So,
however, we will take those comments because that would be fun.
Yes.
We'll get a laugh out of it. But yeah, something card related. I've been searching for out of 100 because I thought that would be appropriate. I don't know. We're still thinking through it, but it's going to happen. And then we're going to make a show out of it. What do the kids say? It's going to be a movie. Maybe I need to talk to Jason. Maybe Jason can script this out for us and we can have a little something fun with it. But anyway, keep an eye out for that. We're definitely going to do that. We sincerely appreciate everybody that's listening to us. And if family, if you're listening, you're not going to win if we pull your name because like anything, right? Family supports us. They've subscribed. We're looking at that. So if you have ideas, again, drop them down in the comments. Tell us what we should be doing. And to RJ's point, I really hope somebody says it. Pay my mortgage for a year.
No. So it's like at that point, right? It's like one of those hey, you're going to win free chicken nuggets for the year. But in the fine print, you get 1 6-piece once a week, every other month. And that's for a year. And you're like, yes, I did it. I won for a year.
I won. Yeah. And we will deliver them to you.
Yeah.
and we'll sit and have a cold beverage while you eat your chicken nugget. No. Anyway, in all seriousness, we need some help. But anyway, this has happened. We're going to have fun with it. I actually cannot wait until that happens. Not because I'm looking for subscribers, because I want to see what the heck comes of this, right? We're going to look back and say, oh, well, remember we had this weird idea and it really evolved. But anyway, there's that.
Well,
and then
you guys support us and we want to support you. We appreciate everybody listening and, telling their friends about it and just, building that community. So the more we can kind of give back to everybody that's involved with us. And I'm totally down for all that.
100%. So what else is going on in the world? Aaron Judge hit a home run about 7 miles this afternoon. Yeah. By the way, we're recording on June 10th. And as I was prepping for RJ to jump on, I saw that. And as he and I were getting ready to record, I had a little moment of sadness because it was only the third longest home run of the year. And the first is like, man, come on, dude. Can you please leave Los Angeles already? We want to see you in the playoffs, Mike Trout. Longest home run of the year is Mike Trout, 484 feet. And RJ and I were talking. It's like, come on, dude. We want to see you in the playoffs. You deserve to be in the playoffs. I respect loyalty. Please, trade yourself.
Point, the Angels should be loyal to him and be like, look, we're just going to release you. We're going to catch and release you. Horrible joke there. Horrible joke. But yeah.
I like it. Catch and release the Trouty. I love it.
And let you sign. Yeah, exactly. But I know. I mean, but you're ingrained there. There's more that goes on, right? Family and friends and just
100%
situation, all that stuff. But yeah.
And Mike Trout, if you're listening, we support you, man.
But
if you're listening,
he's going to end up becoming like a manager, and then he's going to win like 7 rings somewhere else. He'd be like, well, this is easy. Like, why didn't I do this as a player? And it's like, well, it's not like you had like Ohtani on your team or anything like that. But
you had no supporting cast. Yeah, right. Yeah. Prospects. Let's talk about prospects. Everybody's always buying, selling, chasing prospects. That's kind of the thing right now. This dude for the Royals, Jack Caglione, he's raking. Or is he? He's playing the White Sox.
Question mark?
Yeah, but I mean, it's huge for his cards, so people out there are loving it. The guy came up, and I mean, clearly he's got the talent. But I'm here for it. I'd love to see what that guy does. I've love the Royals. Fun to watch them play. Got a chance. I was actually stationed just outside of Kansas City. Went to a lot of Royals games. It was a lot of fun. I love the stadium. Kauffman Stadium is a super cool place and pretty intimate ballpark. And it's old, but they've done a nice job with it. But I'd love to see Jack do some amazing things. A lot of prospects getting called up right now. Roman Anthony got called up.
Yeah. Getting the big C up.
Yes.
So we'll see. It's it's a fun time to be in the sport of baseball, right?
Yeah.
And this is where I understand, time up and time down and contract manipulation, all that kind of stuff like that. But I honestly feel like if you've got a bad team, you might just need to test your prospects out, right?
Of course,
see what happens. Let's shake it up a little bit. I really feel like, back once again, pulling it back to the Yankees, some of their teams a couple years back were fairly old. They skewed high, second oldest in the league. I think when Carlos Beltran was on it and all that stuff before they traded him away. And you're just it was painstakingly just bring up the young people. And then next thing you know, you get guys in your system that never get a shot because you're we're just going to go with the seasoned vet. And I'm but maybe I want the kid with legs that can run a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe we steal some bases. Maybe we bunt. Yeah. Maybe we do a little something different because these old guys are trash, dare I say.
Circling this all back to cards, right?
Yeah.
This is when it gets crazy with the prospect stuff, right? I'm going to be totally honest. I am not that big of a Bowman fan. The amount of if you have ingrained knowledge in all of the single, double, AAA prospect farm teams, all that stuff, that's great. Otherwise, you can get caught up pretty quickly in the hype of cards and firsts versus rookies versus, what I mean? Because you're it's technically 2 rookies, but yet it's the first with their jersey on it. So there's just so much going on, right? So it's just kind of a cool time to see that. But yeah, just on the card side and being in, breaking communities and single shows and all that kind of stuff, right? I guess at the same time, enjoy it, but be cautious of that, a little bit of a price gouge on that side, right?
Yeah.
Hey, he's, Jock is hitting well right now and he's kind of crushing it. And, we'll see if there's a cool off in a couple weeks. And that's like the stock market, right? You got to buy the dips.
Buy the dip. Yeah. And I don't think you dislike the Bowman product, if I can say. I think you dislike the chasing and the whole aspect of the prospects because you're it's essentially, well, I'm going to buy them all and hope one of them becomes
that's pretty much it.
Jeter or whatever. Yeah.
I like to, in my PC, right? You collect the things that you want to collect. When you're reselling, you try to trend with the wave in that sense. And sometimes I feel like with Bowman, right, you can track that to a degree, right? But if some guy gets called up that, wasn't supposed to be called up or was kind of like on the outskirts of a list, like it's so much more expansion of your knowledge that you need to have, which is great, which is fine. And as much as I love watching the Yankees as often as I can, still 162 games to catch is a lot. And to really fine tune myself with all of the A affiliates and AAA and single or AA affiliates, like I would not be married and have children. I would just be like laying on the couch looking at box scores every night. So we are a card enthusiast and enthusiast. Holy yes. Toledo.
There it is.
So yeah, besides Jock and the call-ups and your Bowman first, and do you have anything else? Because otherwise I've got a little
No, bring it, man. I've been waiting for this for a while.
All right. So I've been thinking, I'm like, man, what do I want to do? I want to do something that is a little bit out of left field sometimes, because I don't even think what I have. Excuse me.
He's choked up about this.
I am. It's I'm just
he's about to wreck me.
Yeah. No. So I told Matt, like before our little pre-show prep, I was just like, well, I got like a mystery segment I want to do. He's like, well, mystery. All right, let's hear what it is. I'm like, well, I want to showcase on our little half episode here once a week a card from my PC.
Oh yes.
And so you can judge me all you want or not judge me. And, sometimes it might be just a general basic card where you're like, oh, look at this card. This is like nothing. I figured, since I am a Yankees fan, to get started off here, we will do the 2007 Topps update, Poly Walnuts.
Yes.
So I just have to read you the back of this card.
Please do.
Hey, Damon has given him some seeds. Andy Phillips joked that he got more pub than the players. He was featured on the Today Show. He's Poly Walnuts, the squirrel whose regular appearances perching on Yankee Stadium's right field foul pole in 2007 always seemed to be accompanied by victories. So if you can see that, it literally is Topps gave him a card. It's almost like the rally squirrel, right? For St. Louis, I think the rally squirrel got a card.
Yeah.
So the centering is off horribly on this card, but when you want a card, sometimes you just got to have a card.
Sometimes you don't care. I love that, man. That is beautiful.
So
I forgot about that dude, man.
Yeah. So he's hitting 400, and I have no idea. I get that would be horrible phrasing if I said something like that. So anyways, so I think going forward, I'm going to pull, because it kind of got me in on last week. We showed someone that would just randomly pull out a card from, and then show a video on it. And I'm like,
the collecting format. Yes.
Yeah. I've got so much stuff in my PC that I just want to show you guys what I have in my PC. I'll just showcase one card a week. Sometimes it'll be cool. Sometimes it'll just be the same old. But yeah, it's the New York Yankees Poly Walnuts 2000 update. You should check it out. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Card. What? Just out of curiosity, any idea what the value of that card is?
So yeah, a couple recently sold, I think, for around between like 50 and 65. I think there's only. I looked this up beforehand because I'm like, all right, I want to see, because I've held onto this card for quite a while. And I think a couple of people have it even graded stuff all the way up to like $800.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What was it? So, was there a limited run on those, or?
As far as I don't know. I mean, I don't believe that they're an insert in that style, but I know that they're just. Mine was hard to come by, and I bought mine about 3 years ago. So like it was like the first one that came up that I had seen in a while. So I can't remember what I paid, but it was probably in that like $60, $70 range for it at the time.
I love that, man.
Because it's just like, I gotta have it. Like the card is like, once again, if you're not watching this on YouTube, like the card it's a foul pole, and on top of the foul pole is a squirrel, and looks like he's having the best time in the world.
You sure it's not a New York City rat? Sorry, New Yorkers, I love you. Hey, real quick, the Angels had a rally monkey, right? That was the Angels rally monkey. Cardinals had the squirrel.
Squirrel, yep.
All right. So if anybody out there is listening, drop a comment and drop a picture of a card like RJ's there with any sort of varmint or other animal or whatever unique cards. I love this, RJ. Brilliant idea.
Yeah. Yep,
super
so
cool.
Once a week, you'll be diving into my PC, and I'll be pulling out a card, and we'll
all right.
We'll have a little convo about it.
I like that. I like that a lot. Well, this has been fun. Midweek drop. Don't forget, Monday we've got Dad's cards coming out. Super cool super cool guy. You're definitely going to want to listen to that. He's got some good tips for everybody. And again, he's fully committed to the hobby. Wherever he goes, his cards follow, and he's doing shows from the road. So jump on Whatnot and jump into one of his shows. He definitely gets some good product. I've got some sitting right next to me that I purchased from him, and it's the way he packages. It's all great. And then give Jason's episode, Hollywood Cards, a listen. A lot of fun. You'll love that dude's energy. Really good guy. Thanks for being here and supporting our channel. Give us some love and share this with your friends. We'll see you soon. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much. Take it easy.
Yeah, man. Thanks for listening to Behind the Breaks. We appreciate you being here with us and helping us grow this community. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.